Former Toombs County Lady Bulldog softball player Katie Hayes returned to her home base on Saturday, April the 9th, to play in a doubleheader at East Georgia with her Andrew team. East Georgia won both games 4-1 and 5-0. Katie went 0 for 3 in the first game and hit a ball hard to center field, and in the second game she went 0 for 1 and walked twice. But recently, Katie has been a very hot hitter, raising her batting average from .226 to .269 entering the series. Katie had 2 1-for-3 games against the best team in her league, South Georgia. She had a 1-for-3 against Georgia Military College, a 1-for-3 against Baton Rouge Community College, and in a doubleheader against her former Lady Bulldog teammate Victoria Jordan, Katie went 5 for 8 against ABAC. She had a 2-for-3 game with a double and a run scored, and a 3-for-4 game with an RBI and a run scored. And against Gordon Junior College, she went 2 for 3 with a walk, an RBI, and a run scored.
Katie, let's talk about this season. Your sophomore season has certainly been a good one. How would you describe it?
It's been very interesting and really fun. My bats finally came to life, and I'm doing pretty good.
You turned into a very productive hitter. How did you do that?
Every time I get a chance to go to the field or hit off of a tee, I try to take my chances and go hit.
What's the story on your 2 home runs?
Well, they were really surprising but really exciting. They were just home runs, so it was a big deal.
Now, you hit 5th in the lineup. What are the responsibilities for the number 5 hitter for your team?
Well, just to get my runners around, because my first 2 runners are really fast, and then us next 4 or 5 can really hit. So it's just my job to hit.
And explain, you play every doubleheader. You catch the first game and play third in the second game.
Our third baseman wasn't able to play, and Coach was like, I really need someone who can play third. So I was like, I'll give it a try. And she put me there, and she's kept me there ever since.
Is it a challenge, to go from one position to the other in the same day?
Yes, sir. I really have to work from throwing down in the first game, and then I have to fix my arm to get ready for it to play third the second game.
They've gone up against ABAC this year, and that means you versus Victoria Jordan. And when y'all play, you both seem to have good games offensively.
Yes, sir. It's really fun. And then we always, if somebody makes a good play, we look at the other one and smile, laugh. It's good but it's weird being not on the same team as her.
What's been your big highlight this year or your biggest game?
Against CVCC when I hit my home runs.
Are you hitting them to left? You pulling them?
Most of the time I'm going right side. I stay on right side line. That's when I hit the best.
So you're hitting home runs over the right field fence?
My home runs are down in between center and right, but I try to stay on the right side.
What are your plans for next year, school-wise and softball-wise?
I signed with Bruton Parker about a month ago, and I'm going to go play for Bruton Parker, and I want to major in special education.
Is that exciting to be coming home?
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. I miss my family. I'm ready to be back with my family and go to stuff when I can.